Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and today I am so excited to announce the Forever Romance Readathon. I am hosting this readathon with one of my very best friends on this platform, Allie from Dreamer with a Book. I'll leave all her information down below. And we have been planning this readathon since December, so we are both so excited to finally share the details with you guys. The Forever Romance Readathon is just a celebration of reading romance outside the month of February, and it will be taking place the entire month of March. This readathon has 7 reading prompts and 5 Instagram prompts, and Allie and I will be doing reading sprints throughout the month on Instagram, and I am just so excited to read romance with you guys for the month. The hashtag for this readathon is hashtag Forever Romance Readathon, and now I am going to share with you guys the prompts for the books to read. And yes, you can double up on prompts. The first prompt is read a book with pink or red on the cover. I plan on reading Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I know that this is kind of for fans of red, white, and royal blue and is about like a rock star who has to find a fake boyfriend in order for him to like keep up appearances or something like that. But as you can see, there is red on the cover. I know it takes place in England. I'm really excited to read it. This one has been on my radar for so long. The second prompt for the readathon is to read a book set in Paris, the city of love. For this prompt, I'm going to be reading Little Women, and even though this book does not entirely take place in Paris, a lot of scenes do because one of the sisters that this story talks about is in Paris for a lot of this book. So I thought this would fit nicely, and I wanted to read this so badly. I've only ever seen the movies, and I'm really excited to actually try the book because not only does this book have romantic love, it also has sisterly love, and I think that's really sweet. So definitely excited to read this one. The next prompt is to read a book from your favorite romance author. One of my favorite romance authors ever is Alice Oseman, so I will be reading Heartstopper Volume 4 for this prompt. Heartstopper is a graphic novel series following the relationship between Nick and Charlie, who are 2 boys who attend a London prep school, and as they kind of figure out their relationships and navigate the horrors that is high school. So this is the 4th volume in the series. It is so adorable and it's just really cute love story, and the art is just so much fun to read. I fly through these and I'm so excited to finally get to the 4th novel. The next prompt is to read a book with a prince or princess in it. I don't know about you guys, but both me and Allie are huge fans of the royal romance trope. So for this one, I'm going to be doing a fantasy romance, and that is King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. Scarlett St. Clair is the author of A Touch of Darkness, which is a Hades and Persephone retelling, and this is her newest book. I am so excited to read it. I love fantasy romance. I actually published a video a few weeks ago sharing all of my fantasy romance recommendations, so really excited to get to this one. It's enemies to lovers, it's I'm going to marry you and kill you, so it's very cool just how all of my favorite tropes are in this book, and I'm so excited to get to it. Hi, Bobo. The dog has jumped up on my bed. I'll just be here for a bit. The next prompt for this readathon is to read a classic love story that has stood the test of time. So you're thinking your classics like Romeo and Juliet, Great Gatsby, any classic love story. This prompt, I'm actually doubling up with the Paris prompt, so I'm reading Little Women because I believe the love that the March sisters have for Laurie is pretty classic and most everyone knows it. So I definitely would say that Little Women is a classic love story that has stood the test of time. So I will be reading this book for both of those prompts. The next prompt is to read a book with multiple romance tropes in the book. Usually authors have trouble just sticking to one trope per book, so you'll often find a bunch mixed in. For this prompt, I am reading Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren. This book seems to have like grumpy sunshine, friends to lovers kind of going on, And just from like the description, I can already see like 2 or 3 romance tropes that might pop up in this book. So I'm really excited to read it. It's probably the shortest book besides the graphic novel that I have on my list, which gives me confidence that I can, you know, finish these books within the month. So I'm really excited to read this one. I'm really excited to read Christina Lauren again. The final prompt for this readathon is to read a book with your favorite romance trope. If you have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you can probably guess that my favorite romance trope is enemies to lovers. I just love that chemistry that comes from despising a person and then having that anger and that hatred turn to passion. I think it is so much fun to read about, and for this prompt, I will be reading The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. It's about a girl who goes to live with her father in like the remote Alaska wilds, and she meets this pilot who does not vibe with the city girl, and they kind of have like a collision course thing happening. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. This book has been recommended to me so many times, so I'm very excited to finally read it. So those are the readathon prompts. Now I'm going to go into the Bookstagram prompts. If you need recommendations for any of these prompts, Allie and I have kind of compiled a list of recommendations for each prompt, so you can go over to Instagram and check that out. I'm gonna have a story highlight with all of that information if you wanna find it. And if you want to drop your own recommendations or ideas in the comments of this video, that would also be awesome. I am just so excited to be hosting this readathon. I think it's going to be so much fun and just give all of us a chance to just read more romance, which you should be doing anyway. So let me know down below if you're planning to join us. I hope you are. All of the information can be found down below and on Instagram. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you'll be joining us in March. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell to get updates on when I post. I post every single week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!